Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. My name is Modi J. Each and every Monday, we have Monday Mistakes where we take two or three characters and we break down their mistakes. We don't tell the story. We talk about the mistakes and how they can either fix them to survive in the Power Universe, or if the end is near, we'll let them know. We'll notify them. Now I'll be leaving the country in a couple of days. We'll be picking back up maybe in a week, 2 weeks, hopefully no longer than 2 weeks. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Support the channel. Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. MOEDOTJ. Kindle got the Discord pin in the chat. You can join the Discord. I'll still be in the Discord while I'm over there. You know what I mean? I might have shit. I'm gonna figure out how to watch some movies on there. We might watch some movies in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Until I can get the internet back up. Catch up on some Tubi. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna have nothing but time while I'm waiting to get my stuff. But hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, join the Discord. Next up, we have Claudia Flynn. Claudia Flynn. Hmm. 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 Claudia Flynn. Now, we know the Flynn family is full of F ups. And what I mean by F ups, fuck ups. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have a hiccup in life, but sometimes you have a fuck up in life. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a fuck up. We all go through it. You know, everybody has one every now and then. CBI had to fuck up. They let Jenard get on there and rob Manning. It happens. It happens. The Flynns, they had a fuck up. They had a fuck up. Yeah. They had a big fuck up. They had two kids. Neither one of them can be trusted. They fucked up early. You know what I mean? D-Mac, he fucked up. He shot a cop back of the head. Bing bow. Ooh, damn, he did. Jenard, he fucked up. We all got fuck up moments. Now, some people's moments are a little worse and a little more extreme. You know, a lot of us, we borderline on the dumb stuff, but there's also stupid shit. And see, a fuck up falls up under stupid shit. Claudia's stupid shit was going against the grain. The Flynn family, the lineage dates back years. Years. I'm not sure if y'all know or not, but the Flynn family bloodline goes back as long as I can remember. I want to say maybe 700 BC. I'm thinking 700 BC is how far back the Flynn family name is dated back. Oh, well, I was wrong. I was wrong. So the Flynn family originated in the mid 1300s. So the Flynn family had been living like this for many, many years. I was going to say eons, but it ain't an eon. Decades, centuries, weeks, months, years, all further back than you can imagine. So the Flynn's been living one way and one way only. That the lineage gets passed down through the males. Claudia knew that she was never going to be in charge. Now there is a way, but in that way means everyone has to be eliminated. Now, I don't know about you, but in the Power Universe, you're nobody till you kill somebody you love. And Claudia is just following suit. Claudia is following suit. Now, I know stars they put up each show goes to read. Vic and Walter. Who else was on there? Who else was on there? Who else was on there? Tommy, his father. One thing they left off was Claudia killed Walt. Claudia wanted to kill Vic also. See, stars, all they do is present the movie to me, the TV show, and they say, Mo, break this shit down for us. We don't know what we talking about. I said, all right, I give you a little foresight on it. But they're putting this death on Vic when the whole time Claudia's been the one in his head. And we also know that Claudia, if, that's a big if the fucking plan wasn't soiled. She was going to kill her brother also. She was going to kill her brother and her father so she could take over the Flynn family name. Now, see, Starz, they didn't show us that. They didn't put her on there, but we all remember Claudia's been the one in Vic's ear. Claudia is the one that was upset and only wanted to kill Walter because Walter cut her money off. Not because Walter did anything bad, not because Walter was trying to protect her from Tommy. She was doing her own fucking thing. See, Claudia's mistake is going away from what the Flynn family stands on. See, there's a thing called principles. And if we have principles, then we'll kind of have some guidance in it and make it a level playing field for everyone, and we'll have an understanding and respect for each other. But sometimes principles go out the window when you had these kids that need to be in out of school suspension instead of in school suspension. And the reason I say in school suspension is because she was in the family living off of daddy's money and name. She was in daddy's family, the principal, living in school suspension. All she had to do was lay low, keep her head up. Walter was covering for his daughter. But no, Walter kept her close because the Flynn name, the F stands for family. And no matter what the fuck you do, you always look out for family. But see, Claudia, to her, family doesn't mean anything. For her means fuck them. The F in her family means fuck them. I don't know where exactly we're going right now. But if you just follow me, I can figure out how to tie it back in some way, somehow. Just follow me. Claudia, as I mentioned on Friday, the devil wears red. The devil wears Prada. This whole time we've been looking at Vic as the bad guy. Walter's been looking out for Claudia. Vic has been doing everything that Claudia wants to make her happy. He wants to do everything for the father also. Claudia was the worst one out of all of them. Now, I've been saying that the Flynn family, these kids might be the worst kids across the power universe. Worse than the Tejadas, the St. Patricks, the Westons. Hell, I don't even know what other kids are on here. D-Mac. Other than Tariq. Trying to kill his father. No one's tried to kill their father and their brother. We know that the Tejada kids, two of them was potentially going to turn on Kane. If he died, he died. But that wasn't the plan. Claudia put the plan together. If Claudia would never did this plan, Vic would have never went over there to do what he had to do. If Claudia would have gave him the heads up, it was at 8:30, that would have gave Vic time to cancel the whole thing. Or, hey, we got to get out of here. Give him a time to say, Walt. See, Claudia is the one that put this hit out. Now, when you look at RICO charges, of course, they will put Big Walt Dog at the top of it, but he gone. Claudia is the one that orchestrated this whole thing. So if Claudia would have never been mad that dad cut her off from the money and just ran Dahlia on her own, but she couldn't have ran Dahlia because she killed Stank Butt, aka Dr. Williams. See, Claudia not only has been fucking up since season 1, every single episode she fucks up. Now, I know a lot of people are saying she's bossing up, but she single-handedly fucked up the Dahlia situation and is about to fuck up the family and bring them all down. Because guess what? Walter Flynn was killed. And that was headline news. That's why when Vic came in there, now Vic is about to tell on Claudia. Because I've been telling you guys that Claudia is the worst Flynn family member we've ever seen. She's worse than Tariq. Tariq didn't bring down Club True. Tariq didn't bring down Noma. Tariq didn't bring down the Tejadas. Tariq didn't bring down Mecca. Tariq didn't bring down anybody. No one is doing it at a level that Claudia is. And on top of that, Claudia's fucking with the Serbs and having sex with Dublin and killed Brendan Doyle from Dublin. And she might be potentially pregnant with it, which means they're going to be mad that she's pregnant. But since that's the bloodline, because that's how the Flynn's was supposed to be, but she tried to jump track that, they going to be telling her, now you got to get rid of Vic. Oh, Claudia, why? Why would you do this to us? Oh, man. Damn, Claudia might be the worst in the Power universe. No one's ever tricked off their family like this. No one's ever tricked off. We know we had some incidents, but that's what I'm telling you. Claudia and Vic are worse than any set of family members that we've ever seen, especially when it comes to siblings. Even this family.
I knew you was gonna let that nigga hit. Tariq, we raised you better than that, Diana.
Even they raised her better than that. Diana didn't bring down the organization. Diana got in the game. Claudia was in the game, messed up hers, tore up Dahlia. When Dahlia would have still been good on the street, not good in the season, but good in the street, she still could have made some money. Killed the doctor for no reason. Doctor didn't even leak the shit. Now she ain't got no money. Pops and took everything back. She talking about she want to kill her dad. Now Vic down at the police station talking about, I'll tell you everything. Damn. Claudia's at what, 5 bodies? 5 bodies. Ain't that something? Damn, man. They trying to get you, Claudia, but sometimes we make these mistakes. What were y'all thinking about Claudia when it came to her and Brendan Doyle doing what Brendan Doyle and Claudia do? What were you thinking? Man, good old Claudia. Brendan Doyle was over here. He was like, he just kicking it. I was disappointed with Big Red, aka the Apocalypse. Like, man, first of all, if your name Big Red, hey, Big Red was about that action though. The real Big Red in Apple Records, the real man, the real Big Red was about that life. He ain't care. Brendan Doyle's over here, you know what I'm saying? He a pretty boy. He's showing off. Now Claudia got a lot of stuff on her mind, but we know that's exactly what's going on in her head. That's exactly what's going on in her head. How can I take over the world? It's Pinky in the brain. Pinky in the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. The laboratory mice. She thinks she's smarter than everybody. The whole time, Walter's actually been trying to save her. He protected her from when Tommy came and asked who shot. He said, even if I fucking knew it, I wouldn't tell you. He told her, just chill. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. I wish my parents were like, hey, you know what? Son, you can just chill in life. You can live off our name and our money and just chill and enjoy whatever you want to do. We don't give a fuck. You want a condo downtown, you can have that. You want the latest G-Wagon, you can have that. No, my parents were hardworking. I had to get up off my ass. That's why I appreciate them. But when things are just handed to you from an early age, this is where you get in the brat syndrome. This is where you start getting these ungrateful pieces of the scum of the earth. That's what you are, Claudia. The scum beneath my feet. Dear Delilah. No, what was her name? I forgot what it was. Dear Delilah. He said, Spanky. Oh, I remember what she said. She said, you're the scum between my feet. She's like, Claudia's spoiled, man. That's all it is to it, man. That's all it is. Claudia's a Karen. Claudia, she's going to ask for a manager. Claudia, hey, she's the devil, man. Claudia wanted to kill her Pops because Pops took everything that Pops owned and Pops took his money back. Damn, man. And then she went in here and Vic knew it. Vic knew she was out there throwing that thing a couple of weeks ago. Remember, Vic was like, man, you fucking Brenda? She said, "It doesn't matter what I'm doing." Oh, damn. Yeah, I do believe she's pregnant. Dublin's definitely going to be looking. I wonder how it goes out though. She's going to have to. Oh well, once she starts, what they could do. hmm, I don't know. Then that was it'll start. It would. All right. So this is what I was thinking. If they were trying to do something with this storyline of her being pregnant with Brendan Doyle, I was starting to think it sounded like it's going to be too much like Game of Thrones. But that's already how I was looking at this shit. But if she gets pregnant by Brendan Doyle, and we see that Vic is trying to turn her in, if they just get rid of her and just say she went to like Ireland and told them that she was pregnant by Brendan Doyle's kid, I mean, like by Brendan Doyle or something, she's with them, and then you could bring her back later on. But I was like, nah, that's too much. Like, you know what I mean? She's over there, and they raise the kid over there. We come back for the Power Book 19 spinoff, the son of Brendan Flynn. Like, man, ain't nobody trying to watch that shit. The son of Brendan Flynn. Oh, I remember him. Because she keeps the Flynn name going, even though he's a Doyle. She names the kid Brendan Flynn. Power Book 17. Brendan Flynn, the son of Claudia. Or some goofy shit like man, hell no, we don't need that. We don't need that. But I don't know what they're going to do with the pregnancy because it does seem like this is what they're lining up for. But how will we know? How would Dublin know that that's a Doyle? You know what I'm saying? How would it be recognized officially that it's a Doyle? You know what I mean? So I don't know what they would do with that though. Like, what would be the significance of her being pregnant? Like, I'm trying to figure out what kind of storyline would they go with in order to tie Doyle's family in with her because she just said she's pregnant. Like, who is she calling? Dublin? Hey, I was pregnant by Brendan. They be like, who is this? Oh, this is Claudia Flynn. Who? Oh, Flynn, your daddy Walter. Oh man, you don't get off our line. That sounds like some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? What they gonna do with it? Man, you don't get off our line. Claudia over here. Claudia calling over there. Yeah, this is an international call. Yeah, I like to call the Flynn family residence. Yeah. No, not the Flynn. That's my family. I apologize. I'm pregnant right now. I can't think correctly. The Doyle family. You know what I mean? What's she gonna do? Call over there? Hey, Brendan Doyle, is this your dad? This Brendan Doyle Senior? Yeah, well, I got your grandson on my stomach right now. You know what I mean? What is she gonna do? Damn. Well, they end up getting it in. So the whole time she thought I would think type of birth control. I can't see Power showing that image of her on screen. Nah, man, she wilding out. She wilding out. When we find out that Claudia is pregnant, the first thing we gonna say, "Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games." You already know it's gonna be a grand old time. But see, Claudia was so damn smart. Claudia was so damn smart. She really thought taking out Walter was just gonna put her in charge. She thought that was really gonna put her next in line. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, honey. It doesn't work that way. Damn. I mean, I don't know what they see. I don't know what they would do if she did get pregnant. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, if she don't get pregnant, all right, cool, that'll work the storyline. Because let's say she is pregnant, Vic tell on her, she gonna go to jail pregnant. It's still gonna be something to do with a pregnancy. Like, what's the point of it? You know? So I don't know. I don't know what direction they could go in with the pregnancy. You you texting? Well, they do got Brendan Doyle's phone now because remember the body is in there. But see, Claudia thought she was so damn smart. She thought that just getting rid of Walter, her being the oldest, is gonna put her next in line. We've seen this too many times. We've seen it in the House of Dragons. The Targaryen bloodline don't work like that. Cousin was supposed to be the queen, but we call her the queen that never was because they don't give a damn about who's the oldest. They want it to be handed down to a gentleman. The only way they would ever acknowledge her, and once we heard Brandon Doyle say this, even though a majority of us knew that Vic was going to be in charge, the only way that they're going to acknowledge this is if Vic is gone. So we said, oh, she got to get rid of Vic. It's like, damn. She's worse than Jenard. Jenard did try to kill Diamond, but she tried to kill her. Well, she successfully killed her dad. Because even if Vic didn't go do it, she hired the guys to go do it, basically. She wanted Big Red to go do it. So this body, I put this body on Claudia. Vic is lost, man. He's trying to figure it out, man. He's confused. Claudia's mistakes. This is tearing down not only like the organization, but this is the end of the family. The Flynns are done after this. You know what I mean? There's no coming back. There's no coming back. Damn. Damn. See, if it would have been a successful hit, because that's what she wanted. Remember, she didn't tell Vic. It got moved up from 9 o'clock to 8:30 because fog was rolling in. Now, thinking about Big Red and them, they probably should have went at 9 when it was fog because Walter came outside with a shotgun and shot like 6 people. Maybe if there was fog, he wouldn't have been able to see him. You know, he old, go out there coughing. He didn't have his glasses on either. So she they probably should have waited till 9 o'clock. And what kind of hitman? When have we ever heard a hitman? Hey, rain check. We need to move that up because of the fog. I thought their job and their sole purpose was just to get the job done. I didn't know it. Hey, it's raining outside. I can't go out there. You know, I don't have the new tires on my car. My windshield wipers aren't up to date. Hey, man, I'm paying you to do a job. Like, you know what I mean? You talking about the fog is rolling in. Well, if the fog is rolling in, look, I got the hat on. All you got, man, listen, if they'd have put me in the movie, I would have made it up out of here. I call it a movie because I like what they do on this season. But this is what they supposed to do. Instead, they went in there and got toe up. Man, I would have been in there, man. They would have sent me in. I would have came back, me and Big Red, like, yeah, we did that shit. Dublin for life. Man, Dublin weak as hell, man. Claudia's mistake is she fucking with Brandon Doyle like the motherfucking Dublin Connect is really on something. If Dublin ain't the weakest organization we've ever seen in the Power Universe, then I don't know who is. Give me the Jamaica Ab Boys over the Serbs. I'm not the Serbs, but Doyle and the Dublin Connect. Give me Jamaica. Matter of fact, give me Tariq, Braden, and Effie over motherfucking Dublin. Dublin has to be the worst and weakest organization ever in Power history. Think about it. Who sent their best hitters 2 times and they all get knocked? 4 Horsemen? Not. Big Red and 17 other niggas? Not. No survivors. Well, 3 of them may have got away, but still. That's just like me saying 3 out of 10 niggas is real. We know that Mo is 1. We trying to find the other 2. And Big Red and Brandon Doyle are not the other 2. They're not. Dublin has to be the weakest and worst organization we've ever seen that allegedly got power. Brandon Doyle's supposed to be here. He got docked by Claudia. The whole Dublin Connect is gone. Horseman, gone. Doyle, gone. Man, Dublin is weak as hell, man. Not, they shout out to Dublin, but man, the Doyle family, Brendan Doyle and his family, it's the weakest most. Big Red came in here talking big shit. I'm thinking Big Red really about that. I said, Big Red about to go in there. He about to catch him a couple, and then he gonna head on home. I told you, I'm not like the 4 Horsemen. Man, you just like them. You let Walter walk you down. How Walter catch you with a shotgun? Man, Dublin is trash. Dublin, man, how you seeing 5 supposed best hitters in the motherfucking country? We did the math. We figured out the only people that got guns over there were the Doyle organization. Whoever Dublin was. They can't have guns over there in that country unless it's hunting rifles. They got all the automatic weapons. That's why y'all 1,000-0 over there, but y'all came to the States and y'all getting knocked. Man, he had a sawed-off shotgun. Walter came out of here after tearing up 3-4 people in the yard. He found Big Red and gave Big Red that work. I said, ain't no way that Big Red, the apocalypse. I don't know what apocalypse he talking about. What is he talking about? The day after tomorrow, the movie or something? That type of apocalypse? Because they survived that. They survived that. You didn't survive. Man, get this, man. If Dublin sent anybody over, look, man, matter of fact, man, that baby that Claudia gonna have about to be weak as hell. That baby about to be weak as hell. Oh, man. Something. At least no one has snipers over in Europe. What is Dublin got? They keep sending over their best hitters. They were over here trying to collect the debt because of foe that already died. Walt ain't even paid the debt. Walt was going to pay it. Walt said he's a man of his word. And if he owes a debt, he's going to pay it. Walt didn't want to kill these dudes. Walt was going to figure it out. He wasn't going to sell no assets, but Walt was going to figure it out. Remember, Walt took a side deal with Michael to keep all of his stuff so he could pay the debt. Dublin sent guys over here. Walt was going to pay. He was going to figure out how to pay. He always pays his debt. They sent their best hitters and Walt knocked them down when Walt was going to pay. He may have not had the money now, but Walt was going to make it happen. He may have took some sacrifices, but he was going to make it happen. And then you send your best hitter, Big Red. I said, oh, Big Red about to go in there. Game over. Unfortunately, Big Red didn't make it far. Dublin. Writers of Force. I know you guys are on strike. I'm not sure if you had the whole season 3 written out, but when you guys get back to work and the actors get back on, because I know you were filming season 3, if you could just do us a minor favor. We don't ask for much over here. We enjoy what you guys put on TV, but if you did take a little bit of advice from us, we appreciate what you did with season 2. You turned it around. We got rid of Dahlia. Now all we want you to do in season 3 is just eliminate anything dealing with Dublin. We don't want to hear about no Dublin no more. We don't want to come from Dublin. We don't want nothing no more. You know what I mean? We could just get rid of that. Dublin is weak. Storyline could have been good. Dublin was weak. Y'all done already sent the best 5 killers that Dublin has had over to the U.S. None of them made it past 1 episode. 5 best hitters. Don't send no more of them motherfuckers over here, man. Listen to me. Don't send no more of them over here, man. We're going to be upset. We know they can't accomplish the job. There's no one worse than a nigga named Apocalypse. Apocalypse is the end. The end all be all. That's it. Or as the young people would say, period. That's it. There's nothing after it. I'm done. Round of applause. Take a bow. We better not hear no more Dublin hitters back in the States, man. With the 4-leaf clover. Like, no. We ain't trying to hear that. We ain't trying to hear that. They best hit. Like, no, we're not doing that. No, we're no more. We're good on that. That's a power mistake right there. Don't bring that shit back. We still gonna watch it, but man, we don't really need Dublin, man. Like, being honest, there shouldn't be any more top soldiers or killers. If you knocked off the top 5, man, we ain't going 6 through 10, 6 through 20. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to top 25 hitters from Dublin. We're not going to do that. That's one of these moments.
Why are you so obsessed with the thug life?
Yeah, y'all got to get that up. Whenever you hear Dublin.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Get them out of here, man. Dublin is done, man. You know what? I'm gonna watch Willy Wonka tonight, the original Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, not the Chocolate Factory. I forgot we were talking about Claudia been messing up so much. Oh yeah, they was at the crib. So they all checking the news and they know what's going on. The next mistake was really Claudia just shooting old boy in the back of the head. Brendan Doyle. We just talked all that shit about Dublin, but that was still a mistake for her. Now we know that Dublin's gonna come back. That was just me personally just talking, you know what I'm saying, trying to be entertaining. But we know Dublin's gonna come back into the picture because she killed Brendan Doyle. Now, the reason I said all of that is because you're gonna have to make me like I know nothing is gonna happen to Claudia at this point. I know Dublin's not gonna be. We just broke down why it's not gonna be believable with Dublin because we just seen everybody's getting knocked by Dublin. The top 5 hitters, the liaison who's supposed to take the American part, so Dublin can have a contact. I know for sure Dublin. There's nothing that they can do to Claudia to make us like, oh man, they got Claudia. It's like they're not going to get Claudia. We know that they ain't built like that. Just like CBI when it comes to doing security on the block that they working on and living at. So when I hear Dublin, Dublin's coming back, man, we don't care. 4 Horsemen, Big Red, Doyle. Obviously, over here in the States, they don't care. They don't, hey, all that shit sounds nice, but they don't care when you get over here in the States. Niggas is trying to survive, and Claudia is trying to survive. Now she's making mistakes, but that comes with life. But I don't know about these mistakes being fixed. We know that the end is near for Claudia. It's either dead or in jail. But she brought all this on herself. At least Vic, we know Vic is telling her, oh yeah, we don't agree with that, but it's Vic. You know what I'm saying? Vic Damone Jr. It is what it is. He was a criminal. Vic Damone is a criminal. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because y'all, don't forget, Vic Damone Jr. Don't forget, Vic Damone Jr. was a rat. Don't forget, Vic Damone Jr. was a rat. Remember, he was working with the police. He was working with the police to set up the diamond heist. Remember? Yeah, he was working. Yeah, he gave up that information. Yeah, had them meet them down at the Coliseum. Yeah, don't forget. Vic Damone was out there working with them boys, even though they didn't want to fuck with him. He was working with them boys. Yeah, but they're gonna be on her ass. Now I don't know who's ever gonna get Claudia. I think it might be Tommy, because we know that Tommy's actually that's what he's looking to do.
I want to bring Jenard back in.
Let me help you. I'll hand CB out the keys.
Every time I try working with a Flynn, I end up dodging bullets.
You're gonna kill my sister.
I'm gonna make it suffer.
Tommy said he's gonna make her suffer. So which do you think is gonna happen first? Tommy getting to her? Or Vic telling on her? Because remember, he told Stacy Marks that he didn't want Claudia dead. He wanted her in jail. That's why he asked Tommy, are you going to kill her? So he might let Tommy torture her a little bit before he sends her to jail. And with him seeing Tommy torture his sister, that'll be information to give to the police, give to Stacy Marks. So Vic has a lot of avenues right here. And the only reason I'm talking about this is because this goes into Claudia making these mistakes. You see what I'm saying? He got to get the ins and outs, but he could also put, hey, man, you know, he was torturing my sister over there. It's a lot of stuff that they could do with this, man. I'm not for sure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the brightest crown in the box, but I'm pretty sure Vic gonna tell on his sister before he give up any information on Tommy. I don't think he's gonna tell on Tommy, to be honest. I really don't believe Vic is gonna tell on Tommy. Him and Jenard, if anybody was gonna tell, it would be Vic. But I think him and Jenard are gonna prove us all wrong, and like both of them gonna be some real ones. Both of them gonna be some real ones. Because his sister did try to get him knocked. Like the whole plan was to get him knocked while he was over here. So you can understand why he wanted to tell on her sister, or on his sister. Everybody like, man, he's snitching. He ain't told on Tommy yet. He agreed to cooperate, but he ain't told nothing yet. He ain't told nothing on his sister either, except for she was running the organization. But they're gonna have to prove that. So how would you feel if your sister put a 1 in the chat? Would you feel like Vic if your sister did that to you? Like a good move, going down to the precinct and telling your sister? Or would you be like, let me see, Jenard, and try to kill your brother? Would you try to kill her? Or are you going down there? You only have 2 options. Because this is your sister. She tried to get you killed. You going down there to tell on her, or you going to take matters into your own hand? Matter of fact, don't even comment on that. You know, don't even comment on that. Don't even comment on that. Don't even comment on that. But Vic, what does he got, man? What does he got? His daddy gone. His sister manipulated him. His dad was right the whole time. Your sister Claudia set you up. And that's why I say Claudia is the devil. Because since the beginning of time, the Flynn family had one direction, and that was up. And Claudia, she might be the biggest downfall in the Flynn family bloodline. It's sad, but damn. You got to understand, man. Claudia had Walt killed. Remember, Vic wasn't supposed to be there. Vic was already supposed to be gone if it was going to happen at 9 o'clock. But it got moved forward, and she didn't tell. So she was willing to kill Pops and him when he agreed to work with her. So for him, hey, you stabbed me in the back. Brendan Doyle, you killed him because he was telling the truth. You didn't tell me because you wanted me knocked when I agreed to work with you last week when you caught me at my vulnerable state. I was at my lowest. I didn't know what I was doing. And then for your daddy to confirm that your sister was the one that played you. What would you do with someone at home crying alone on the bedroom floor? He's hungry, and the only way to feed him is to tell on your sister in a little bitty precinct, and your dad is gone. And probably in the swimming pool 6 feet deep now. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Mr. Barefax said, I'll leave town. Damn, you leaving town? Damn, that couldn't be me. Hey, F is for family, man. I'm a Flynn, man. I ain't leaving the city. Claudia, you got to leave. You got to leave. Shit, I'm the man in the city. You know what I mean? I'm the man around here. Capiche? You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking at. Like, shit, I'm the man around here now. Big Flynn. Big Flynn. Going straight to the jeweler. Getting the iced out Cuban with the big F on it. You know what I'm saying? Big Flynn. You know what I'm saying? Big Flynn. He done went down here and told on his sister, and she don't even know what's going on, but she was crying because she knows that Vic knows what's up. She was like, oh, he's lying. He just, oh, Vic knew. Vic knew. Hey, this is hey, this is how our Discord be. I just look in there like, oh, look at this. The commander at texture, Stacy, look at the news. Shootout in Barton. DeFranco, call me. There was a shootout. Man, ain't nobody calling you, DeFranco. Damn. Hey, Miles, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how they're going to explain. Claudia's going, well, I don't know. Claudia's got rid of, well, no. My let Tommy help with that body. They rolled up in the carpet. When they killed the scientist, she had, what's the name, pull up. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to get rid of it. You see what I'm saying? That's why when Dublin calls, I I was trying to figure out what they're gonna do. Dublin called, hey, where's Doyle? Man, who is this? This is Dublin. Man, if you don't get off my line, like what they gonna do? They ain't got no hitters no more. We killed the top 5 already. They killed the top 5. The top 5, and then the top 5 probably picked what? Let me see. I think it was what we seen 11 dudes, and I think 7 were killed. So he picked his best 11. Yeah, they ain't got nobody else over there, man. What they gonna send? Like, was that 5, 11? So that was what the top 16. Let's just say the top 20. What they gonna send numbers 21 to 50? You know what I mean? 21. Can you do Dublin? Is man, it's a dub, man. It's over with. They ain't got no motion. They ain't got no power. They ain't got no nothing. Damn. Walter Flynn killed in massive shootout at his Barrington mansion. Multiple casualties. Damn. Then they call it the Flynn massacre. It was only one Flynn killed though. Unless they saying he massacred everybody. Law enforcement to give press conference. Damn, man. R.I.P. Walt. Fuck you, Claudia. Fuck you. Damn, R.I.P. Walt, man. Hold it down, Vic, man. Don't give up too much information on Tommy, just a little bit. Just give up enough information, because Tommy, man, come on, y'all. Tommy is a serial killer. We might need to get, it might be time for Tommy to be off the street. Just let Tommy get like at least a little 10 piece. That's all he needs. Let him sit down, think about life. Because right now, Tommy is really tearing up happy homes. Tommy is really tearing up happy homes. He messed up Gloria and Vic. He messed up the whole Flynn family. He separated the brothers, the Sampson brothers. Man, Tommy is really... Kate, she back on that stuff again. JP ain't got no job. D-Man getting shot. He shot an unarmed woman when he killed Angela, messing up with James St. Patrick and his love of his life had. He messed up Tariq. See, Tommy, he killed his own kid. He killed Holly. He killed his dad. Tommy is known to mess up happy homes. I hate to say that. And Elder, I don't know if they could blame Walter for that, because if this is all on the news, that means Brendan Doyle's body would have had to been over here. Unless they said he killed him, you know what I mean? Unless they, well, he came over to the house and killed him. So I don't think they're gonna say anything. I mean, they might ask him, but yeah, saying Walter, they're gonna be like, wait a minute. If Walter killed him in the massacre, then why didn't the police tell us that his body was discovered? You see what I'm saying? I don't know how they're gonna explain this. But I'm sure Vic probably ain't gonna help her. Or he might help her. Because wait, that was the next day. So that happened that night. And then the next morning he went to the police station. So he may have helped her get rid of the body. What y'all think? Could you see that? He helped her get rid of the body, and then that next morning he's like, you know what, man? I'm done with this. I'm going to talk to the police. I'm done, man.